Yesterday we mentioned the next phrase. Whether drinking, eating, sitting, or walking, I should let the older ones go first, then the younger ones follow behind. In fact, this etiquette, though a small matter in life, its most important purpose is to develop children's respectful mind. Genuine wisdom and knowledge lies in one's intentions. There is such a saying, the highest learning is being considerate of others. With this spirit, it can then be called the highest learning. Mr. Fan Zhongyan's eldest son was named Fan Chunren. Chinese parents care for their children in every detail. Even the given names were to educate the child. For the Chinese, what is the purpose of giving a name to children? They give their children expectations through their names, so that the children can remind themselves at all times. So Fan Zhongyan named his son Chunren. What was his expectation for his son? He was hoping that his son could always uphold a benevolent and compassionate heart. Let's take a look at this character of benevolence, Ren. It is a compound ideograph character which comprises the left radical of man, Ren, and the right radical of tu, What does this mean? Two people. Who are these two people? When we think of ourselves, we must also think of others. So Confucius said, "Don't do to others what you don't wish to be done upon you. Treat others the way you wish to be treated. Establish others if you wish to establish yourself. Help others to accomplish wisdom if you wish to accomplish your own wisdom." Since young, if children knew what their father's expectation of them was, naturally they would always encourage and urge themselves to go in this direction. As a matter of fact, Fan Chunren also didn't fail his father's expectation. Once, Fan Zhongyan told his son, Fan Chunren,
"I have 500 buckets of wheat. You need to ship them from the capital city of Kaifeng, Henan Province, back to our hometown, Jiangsu Province."
Halfway through the journey, Fan Chunren bumped into an old friend of his father, who told Chunren about his own family situation. This elder had no money to bury his own departed parents, and his daughters had not married. He was in dire straits. Upon hearing this, Fan Chunren immediately sold the 500 buckets of wheat and gave the money to this elder. But the money was still insufficient. What should we do when helping others? To help one to attain Buddhahood, we must help him to reach the Western Pure Land. This implies that we must spare no effort to help them throughout to the end. So he sold the boat that was used to ship the wheat right away. Only then did he get enough money to help this elder. After handling this matter, he returned to the capital city to see his father. He sat down with his father and reported the whole incident of meeting his father's old friend midway. When he told his father of his decision to sell the wheat to help the elder and found that the money was still insufficient, Fan Zhongyan raised his head and said to his son, "Then you should sell the boat too." Chunren said, "Yes, father, I have sold the boat." Look, the father and son shared the same mindsets. That is why their family morality could last eternally. By upholding pure benevolence, did the Fan family suffer any losses? No, they did not suffer any disadvantages. They have gained great blessings instead. Likewise, my father gave me this name also expecting me to be well-mannered and to have a sense of mission to carry on courtesy to the future generations, like the sun shining its light on the earth. In this way, I would then not disappoint my father having given me this name. The crux of seeking wisdom and knowledge is to foster a pure intention and to develop a benevolent and respectful mind. So why do people say that learning can change our temperament? Where does the change start? From our mind. Take the example of 弟子规. It teaches us to let the elders go first, whether we are drinking, eating, sitting, or walking, and when the elders are standing, the younger ones must not sit until told to do so. When children study the classical texts, they will gradually put them into practice. And when they implement the teachings, their behavior will slowly be internalized and become their intention. Their respectful mind will be increasingly sturdy. When their respectful mind becomes sturdy, this inner sincerity will naturally change their temperament. So when children do not practice what they have learned, is it possible to see a change in their temperament? The effects will be quite limited. That is why practicing what we have learned is the cornerstone of learning. When drinking or eating, we must let the elders sit and eat first. For MP3 and full transcripts, please visit mahayanapureland.org. No copyright. Welcome to Circulate. Infinite merits to propagate. Filial to parents, respect to teachers. See you again.